Okay, let's play the official but non-canon Overwatch dating sim. Now with 30% more punctuation. Let's go. Cake. Oh my. Is that who you think it is? Oh. Why are there only 2 options? Let's see Genji. Damn. Nice sword he got there. No matter how many times you blink, he's still there. And you're completely starstruck. I'd probably use the term starstruck. Probably not love struck just yet, but starstruck for sure. You're amazed he can be seen in public without hordes of fans smothering him. But Winston is all the rage now. Winton? Winton. Zap! I don't have a good Hanzo voice. Do I hear the sound of a heart beating fast and smell the sweat on your palms? I am Cupid, the hero of love in all its varieties. It is my sworn duty to answer the cries of all who desire love and guide themselves to fulfillment. Is Hanzo gonna be guiding us through our love adventure with his brother? Now tell me, are you in love? Yes, I think so. No, that's just my baseline anxiety. I am merely saying that reaching Genji's heart will be a difficult task. Hey, I'm up for the challenge. The best ones are the hardest to get. If you wish to pursue Genji, then I am obligated to help you. It is your love life, no matter how foolish. Okay, thanks. Okay, we gotta make some good decisions here. Excuse me. Oh no, I have to voice him too. I don't have a good voice for him. Are you talking to me? That's as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, I just saw you and I wanted to say... Your heart starts to pound in your ears and your mouth can't find the words to speak. Damn, we really should have run this through in our heads before we just jumped right in. I really like your outfit. I saw you when I came in. I just figured I'd come say hello. Do you need healing? Do you need healing? We're gonna do this one. Do you need healing? I know my reputation. It is hurtful. Oh, fudge! But also, yes, I could use healing. Huh? Ah! I warned you he would be difficult to deal with. Well, what are you waiting for? Show him you can be exciting. Go perform a set? Hell to the nah. I'm sorry. I love you, Genji, but if this is what it takes, I cannot do improv. I have a few jokes, but they're not ready yet. You have been a regular at this venue and the comedy club known as Overwatch, and you don't have any jokes ready to use? Hey, Overwatch is not a comedy club. That's competitive Overwatch. Okay, let's do this improv thing. Swallowing your nerves, you address the audience. Hello, everyone. I would be honored to share a joke with you fine people. You look out over the audience and you see Genji looking back at you with what you assume is curiosity. Tell a joke about ninjas. What kind of shoes does a ninja wear? The crowd holds its breath. Sneakers. Bottoms. Oh, fudge my life, man. This is the, who was I? Freaking Cupid. I'm never listening to Cupid ever again. You almost wish they'd boo you just so you can know they're still there. Oh God, get me off, get me out of here. But among them you see Genji. Curiously, he glances down at his feet, upon which are a pair of high-tech fashionable sneakers. Oh, really? A quiet chuckle escapes him. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that's true. I thought we royally screwed that up there. Oh, pretty. Oh, this is so pretty. You arrive at the restaurant and it looks as classy as the name might imply. A robot brings you to your table where Genji awaits. Please tell me he's not wearing the same hoodie he wore to the comedy club. If I had a hoodie that cool, hell yeah, I would be wearing it all the time. Take your seat across from Genji and he seems to light up at your presence. Oh, ooh, that looks really good. I was not expecting to be hungry. The two of you spend some time chatting, and after a few short minutes, the waitress brings out your meal. 2 bowls of Rikimaru ramen. It's honestly impressive that such a nice restaurant could make such a dish. It looks like it comes from a cheap ramen shop. This looks just as good as the real thing from Hanamura. All it's missing is the Murloc bowl. Then it'd be perfect. Oh no, how could they forget the Murloc bowl? That's half the fun of Rikimaru ramen. Ah. Let me go check with the waiter. Maybe they have Murloc bowls in the back. You fetch the matron, explaining that Rikimaru ramen just isn't the same when it's not in branded bowls. Unfortunately, the restaurant doesn't have any Murloc bowls on hand, but they're able to draw a crude recreation on 2 of the regular bowls. Close enough, I guess? When you return to the table, Genji looks completely deflated. What? What? What happened? I left for 2 seconds. What's wrong? Hey, is everything okay? You seem bummed out. Sorry, another diner recognized me while you were gone. They came over to talk to me. They actually recognized me from the Blackwatch incident. They had less than kind words to share with me. Oh no, I don't think we need to go in depth to the Blackwatch now. I'm so sorry, Genji. I can't believe someone would give you trouble about it here. It's all right. I'm not proud of who I was then, but I will admit it is discouraging. Oh no! He sighs, propping his head against his hand dejectedly. It's a heart-rending sight. Oh, I want to give him a hug. Is there an option to give him a hug? What do we do to cheer Genji up? Hold his hand. No, let's not beat up whoever was mean to him. I mean, I want to hold his hand, but I also want to reassure. Can we not do both? I want to do both. I'm going to hold his hand. I'm going to do it. You don't think you have the words to help Genji in this situation. Instead, you reach across this small table and take Genji's hand into yours. He seems surprised, but when you meet his gaze with a smile, he relaxes. He squeezes your hand, taking a deep breath to steady himself. Fuck yeah. Yes! Another date down, with a third to come. Most impressive, Cake. Thanks. How do you think Genji and I are doing? He seems incredibly happy with you. Not to tempt fate, but I suspect it would be difficult for you to lose his affection now. Yes! You ascend the snowy mountains in Nepal, and the cold rudely seeps right through every layer of clothing you wore. Hard to believe that just a few days ago you were telling jokes in a comedy club, and now this is what's expected of you to keep this relationship going. Cake, I need to stress how important this date will be. Okay, no pressure or anything. Clearly, you are important to Genji. He would not have brought you here otherwise. So just be sure to do your very best this time. I'm doing my best. You know, when we first met, you seemed like you really didn't like Genji. Well, while I do believe he is foolish and stubborn and immature and vain, you have reminded me that there is a good side to him as well. Eventually, you arrive in a quaint little village. Genji is there to greet you. Honestly, you don't understand why you can't travel together. Cake, you made it. What did you think of the hike? It was worth it to be here with you. This one, 100%. God, if people said things like this to me, I'd be like just swooning. I wouldn't say it was easy, but it was worth it to be here with you, Genji. Yes. Genji goes to say something, but something else speaks first. Oh, someone else speaks first. Wait. I'm just gonna on a whim, I'm gonna say this is Zenyatta or something. Is that? It's Zenyatta. I hope you had a safe journey, my student. It's Zenyatta. How sad is it that the only place you can get Zenyatta content these days is the explicitly non-canon dating sim and that one short story? Master, it is good to see you again. Indeed. I heard that you were bringing a visitor, and I hoped I could meet them. Of course. Cake, this is my master, Zenyatta. You are ready for a trek through the snow-covered mountains, but this is basically like meeting Genji's parent. Is that weird for a third date? It doesn't matter. It's happening now, so deal with it. It's really wonderful to meet you, Zenyatta. I've heard great things. That's a lie. You haven't heard anything. But he seems to react warmly, even so. I am sure your companionship will mean a great deal to him. He has always struggled to accept himself. Perhaps the acceptance of another will help him along his path. You never realized how much your company might mean to Genji. I think just a few nights ago, you were planning to enjoy the comedy stylings of literally anyone in New York City by yourself. Now it's entirely possible you're changing the life of an Overwatch agent? Huh? What? I sense I have surpassed my annual screen time allotment. I'm afraid I will need to depart. Damn, that's sad. But please, Take my greatest blessings and enjoy the remainder of your time here. The two of you say goodbye to Master Zenyatta, and when you're left alone, Genji's previous exuberance has gone? Oh, okay. Replaced with contemplation. I thought that said contempt, and I was like, what did we do? Something on your mind, Genji? Just thinking about what my master said. Which part? He was being truthful, you know. Spending time with you has done a lot to help my own sense of self. But I have to wonder, Cake, do you really think it's possible to know your true self? Sure, yeah, I think so. That's a deep question. Okay, but we're to be honest, that's a far deeper question than you ever would have expected from a silly dating sim you signed up for. But you come this far, right? What's the harm in one more question? I mean, it's a yes or no question, right? It's yes or no. I think yes. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Yes. Did we make or break it? I'm scared. I'm scared to look. I do. I think everything a person goes through takes them closer and closer to finding out who they really are. I'm happy to hear that. You know, when I first ended up like this, when my brother, he trails off. Cupid watches him intently, his brow knit and with pain. I became a bitter and horrible person. I was so upset thinking I was wasting so much time as a person I hated. I feared I'd never get better, but maybe you're right. Maybe without that, I never would have found who I truly am. Thank you, Cake, for helping me realize this. Cake, I have really enjoyed spending so much time with you lately. It has been a long time since I allowed myself to get close to anyone. But I must admit, oh fudge, is this where like he says we're just friends or something like that? That would be the most devastating news. I admit, what, Genji? I feel some guilt that you have not seen the real me. Oh, you're a bit confused. You're pretty sure that you've just enjoyed 3 dates with the real him. Before you can ask, he clarifies. We've been spending so much time together, and you've only seen me with my mask on. Oh! And although my mask is extremely epic, it's not the true me. Genji takes your hands into his. His green visor stares back at you, and you wonder what his eyes might look like underneath it. Moment of truth? Cake, can I show you who I really am? Except his love! Love! That's our goal from the get-go! Hell yeah! Yes! Of course! I love you, Genji! Damn! 3 dates is all it took! Genji puts his hand over his heart, shocked but not at all disappointed in your confession. After returning to reality, he chuckles under his breath. It's funny. It seems I could deflect anything but love. Nice, that's a good one. And beams, but mostly love. Oh! Whoa! He fucking takes his mask off for us. With great care, Genji reaches for his mask. Though he hesitates, he eventually builds the strength to remove it, showing you his true face beneath. Genji, you're beautiful. If you believe so, then it must be true. It took me so long to come to terms with who I am now. Knowing you accept me makes me confident it was worth all that time. I know, my true self loves you too, Cake. Holy fudging yes! Oh, that one's really cute. I love it.